What's going on, guys? Disabled American veteran here, living life in beautiful Medellin, Colombia. How you guys doing today? So in this video, I want to respond back to some questions that were left behind and see if I can help you guys out with those questions. So let me pull those up real quick. Let's see, comments. Should have already had this ready. So let's start with the most recent comment, which is, I'm a 100% veteran with 100% P&T veteran. I live in Mexico, and I want to know if I can get free dental through a foreign medical program. So I responded back to this question actually, and the response I wrote is this: if you are service connected for dental through FMP, yes, you can get it, and you either pay out of pocket or an FMP reimburse you, or if there's a service there that will allow you to just bill the service and then they bill FMP, then yes, it's not an issue. But if you are not service connected for dental, the answer will be no, because FMP, when you're living overseas, the foreign medical program, is only going to cover what you're service connected for, regardless of rating. I'm gonna repeat that. FMP, foreign medical program, is only going to cover what you are service connected for, regardless of your rating while you're overseas. You could have a 0 rating for dental. They're still going to cover your dental as if you're in the States. But if you have no rating for dental at all, FMP is not going to cover that while you're living outside the US. Inside the US, oh yeah, or US territories, yeah, go get whatever done and there's not gonna cost you anything out of pocket. But living overseas through a foreign medical program, if it's not service connected, it is not covered. Okay, another question that I have here is regarding the AutoGrant. A couple of questions. Number one, how long did it take for me to get my award for the grant? So when I applied in Phoenix, Arizona, it took exactly 1 month to get the approval. I then went back, found the vehicle I wanted to buy, had the dealer write up all the information, put it all together, took it back to the VA. 3 weeks later, the dealer had the check. I flew back, I think 2 weeks later, picked up my vehicle. I think I stayed there maybe 10 days total, and then I was back here in Colombia. So it took a month and 3 weeks for me to get that whole process done with the AutoGrant. Then the next question they had was, what types of vehicles could I buy? I could have bought anything, any kind of car, any kind of truck, any kind of SUV. You can even buy a van. Most people buy a van, right? A lot of people who get the AutoGrant are in wheelchairs. Not all, but a lot are in wheelchairs. So they'll get a van or they'll get a truck where they can get the ramp, to lift them up, put them in. Then you get all of the conveyances that come with it, like the new steering wheel, they change all that out, the gas, the brakes, they change all that. Now, you don't have to do that. Like with me, I qualified because I had a foot drop, and they deemed it loss of use. That's a key word, and the rating that you get for foot drop, which was a minimum of 40% or above, is how I ended up getting the AutoGrant. So with that being said, you don't have to get the conveyance part of it. Like, you change the steering wheel and all that, especially if you have a spouse and you just want to keep the vehicle the way it is. You can just have your spouse or your kids or whoever drive you to your appointment. They don't care about that, but you only get the grant one time in your lifetime. That's it. Now, a couple questions that's going to follow up behind this. Let me answer those. Number one, do I have to spend all the money? No, you can buy whatever vehicle you want. It's over $22,000 now, but if you got a vehicle you want to buy that's $15,000, you can spend $15,000. Now, the question is, do I get the rest? No, you do not. It's a grant. So whatever you spend, that's it. What if I want to get a vehicle that's more than the $22,000? You can do that. I could have went to a dealership, used the money as a down payment, and paid for the rest out of pocket, which is what I did to get the vehicle that I got. Or you can finance it through whoever and just use that as a down payment, okay? So hopefully that helped you guys out. If you want to know what the basic qualifications are for the AutoGrant, Go to the VA's website, put in VA Vehicle Allowance and Conveyance. The basic information, because there's always exceptions to the rule, but the basic information is right there, okay? And then the last one that I have here is someone who is 100% P&T. They've been 100% P&T for over 5 years, and they're thinking about applying for SSDI. Do it. The worst thing that can happen is Social Security says, no, you haven't been receiving it. It's only going to be a bonus for you for extra money to add on top of what you're already getting from the VA. So I definitely will tell you to apply, okay? Any other questions, guys? You can leave them below. Other than that, I am out.